Jay, come to the room, Jay. Just don't answer, just come to the room, quick.
Hey guys, what's up? Exploring the Unknown here today. Today this is a new episode and this one's going to be a little bit different from what we've done. Today is June the 14th and we're at Croft on Tees. This is the Croft Hotel, also known as the Croft Spa, and there is little to no information whatsoever about this place being haunted. So this is the room we're in now. It's a standard twin room. It's very nice actually. It's got some old-fashioned features like the old Victorian carving and the ceiling rose. But again, it's also made modern, like with modern beds, modern light fixtures, etc. But the whole point of being here is to see if this place is haunted or not, because I don't think anyone's done an investigation here. So I don't know what to expect, and to be honest, I don't think you guys were expecting something like this, and neither were we. But we just came to the thought, you know what? Let's try this place out, see what it's like. So all I can just say is just stay tuned and just keep watching, and you're going to be just as surprised as we are if we find out what's here. So, let's go. This is the River Tees in Croft. As you can see, this bridge kind of reminds me a bit like Pierce Bridge, the Roman bridge. It's like, as I say, similar sort of type, old sort of bridge. There's the hotel just over there where the new built bricks are. To the left is the white. That's the hotel. It's a good job we're just over there because it's only a minute walk to the river, which is nice views. So it's just good job we're literally just over there. As you can see, this is the river, and also just to the right, where the trees are over there, is St Peter's Church, and obviously with it being a church, there's a graveyard, so we wonder if anything might come through there. So we might have a wander and have a look in there, see if there's any famous names, and then try and remember those names, and then see if they come through on the spirit box later tonight, which also might help a little bit. So, because again, with little to no information, we don't know what them people are or what their history is. So that might help a bit. That's the only bit that we can find. So just thought I'd show you quickly again. This is the River Tees at Croft. So,
Beautiful place.
yeah, this is a very nice place. And also, it comes under the county of North Yorkshire. I suppose when you think you go around that way, the road goes round the bridge to the right, to the left, sorry. You go that way towards like Northallerton and stuff. So, I guess that would make sense. So, yeah. So we're going to have a little look around the church and that and see what else we can find. So we'll bring you back in a bit, guys. Alright guys, I just thought I'd show you this quickly. There's the hotel. There's St Peter's Church. So as you can see, it's just over the road from where we're staying. So like as you see guys, there's the Croft Hotel. Just there. There's the church. So we're probably not going to actually film in here because for respect sort of thing, we'll just sort of show you it, but we're going to have a look and see what names and that, and if anything can maybe relate to here. So we'll just see what happens. Alright guys, we'll just walk through the church because there's actually a public footpath There's the church. And so far, looking at a few of the names, quite a few of them, there was a few Johns.
Quite a lot of Johns.
Actually, yeah, quite a lot of Johns. There was a couple, there was a William, there was a Charles. So they're kind of just like old names. So if we're doing anything like paranormal like tonight, what we'll do is, when we say, is anyone here, we'll look out for any of those names like John, Charles or William. Something like that. Obviously there'll be a lot more, which we'll have another check when we get there. So what's this? This path leading from St Peter's Church to don't know where, because half the sign's missing, but some stairs and then the small graves over there. A padlock, yeah. So that must be private. There's the bridge, and this must be the footpath down to the river. Yeah, you'll be able to get down and, oh, down there. Let's go have a look. I can imagine that a lot of people will take the dogs for a walk around here. So oh yeah. Oh, this is nice. This is nice and like a nice little secluded spot. Nice clear water.
Oh, this is a nice little area.
I just said, yeah, it's nice. You know, if I had a couple of deck chairs that we could just spend the day here. This is really nice. I could even try and walk over that somewhere.
There's fish and everything. Can you see the fish on camera or not? Just there where my shadow on my finger is.
Yep, there's right there.
Yep, loads there.
Loads of little fish. Stay in the shade, it's nice and cool.
Yeah, maybe not. If you go back that way where we came,
Can't really get much further. No.
No, this is exploring, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the whole point of it. Tripping over a stick. That looks like a sewerage system. So maybe this isn't the cleanest, but there you go. And as you can see again, that's back onto the bridge. So yeah.
I might have to take my shoes off and walk across here.
Yeah?
If I didn't have these on, I would have gone with my shoes on. Lush day for it, innit?
Yeah. Right, so we'll just bring it back and walk them back towards St Peter's Church. Alright, I'm gonna walk back now.
Oh. Got some photos for the Instagram, so keep an eye out. Jake got some as well.
Yep.
Which way was it here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm pleased you remember, because I didn't. Ow.
Again, there's the bridge. Right.
People come in.
There are, aren't there? See guys walking through the churchyard now. What's the name going to say with John? Joseph. John. Hannah. Dorothy.
James.
James.
There's John.
William. Mary. Joseph.
See, John, William,
William. John. Thomas.
tank engine. Sorry.
Anne. Catherine.
Sorry, I just thought of something when you said
Ralph.
Catherine. Sorry for laughing, guys. I don't mean it disrespectful. It's just
William Johnson. Jane. Of course, it's one way out. And that's pretty much the hotel right there. Monk End Terrace. Right, now let's just stop for a second then. Monk. So you got something to do with monks? Monk End.
oh yeah,
Monks.
back in the day.
The church.
Yeah.
So it's obviously must be something with monks or nuns or something like that. So again, it could be something to do with religion and stuff. So all of this, even though I say we have got no evidence, no information about this place being haunted. So this is all that we've got. And of course,
Tesco coming, quick.
we're just trying to do this the best we can. And just all the idea of this is just to see what happens. Yeah, there's a bedroom.
I'm not going to put the camera in there, am I?
No one in there.
Oh, I didn't know that. I wasn't looking. Just in case there was someone getting on it, like a car bonnet.
The Croft Hotel. Here we are.
Sorry if the camera quality shit. I can't see what I'm looking at because of the sun.
It's roasting today. The Croft.
Right,
Lovely place here, like.
I'll show you back.
Stairs.
So lush, isn't it?
Quick. Check. Get some more later. Green
Jump on there and get a picture.
card? Sure.
Line it into the naughty channels. Oh, hello.
16 to 23. We're room 22. And here we are back in the room.
I've never been up so many picking stairs in my life.
Yeah. It's somewhat a bit cooler in the room now than it was. I think I've opened the window and
Left the fans on, that's why.
right, believe it or not, right guys, that fan there is obviously the Crofts fan. I brought that one thinking there wasn't a fan. It's exactly the same. Luckily that one's got a pack test on, so we know that that's theirs and that one's mine. And of course that one for outside air overnight, cool things down a bit. But this is the room again. I like this room.
It's going to be a hot night tonight,
Yeah, very hot.
so we'll bring you back when we start the investigation.
We certainly will. Alright Right guys, we'll start the investigation now. We'll do the Spirit Talker, which I've got that up on the iPad right here. It's on the bed at the minute because, like I say, there is no table. Well, there is, but it's over there. But where we want to film this is a much better spot, so we'll just have to rest it on the bed. If you do hear any background noise, cars are outside, we've got the window open, and I've got my fan on, so if there's a slight noise, it's one of them. Alright, so we do apologise, but it is really warm in here, so we're going to have some sort of cool.
Like for the UK,
Like,
it's like 24, 25 today.
Yeah.
That's warm for the UK.
Yeah, now if all you're thinking 24, 25 degrees, you're thinking, that's nothing. Go to Las Vegas, go to Australia, it's in the 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is roasting, but
Different
for
heat.
us,
Different heat.
it's a lot more humid here,
You
so
sweat.
it feels warmer.
Yeah. When you turn that iPad to face the camera a bit more, yeah, that's perfect. I see it now.
Right, so what we're going to do is just like what we always do, ask it some questions, get some answers. I'll just make sure this is all turned up.
So to recap quickly, the names from the graveyard were
Yeah,
Plenty of Johns,
plenty of Johns,
William,
Charles,
James, Charles, and Dorothy,
Yeah.
Jane,
Mary,
It's just,
all like old-fashioned names,
yeah.
but some that are still like around today. So if we get any of these on here, that could be a sign, it could be one of them, but whatever we do get, remember, we will not be able to understand what it is. So if it says something like, I died here, we don't know how they died. It can't just say, oh yeah, it's someone who got bricked up in that room like it was at Holgarth. We don't know. So all we just have to do is just try and ask it questions and just try and figure it out for ourselves. Or see if anything happens. You know, if we hear any tapping sounds or that. I might close the window a little bit if things get really good, so we can listen out for things. But if that's not the case, well, all we can do is just wait. You know, it's a shame we don't know anything about this place, because I have a feeling of how old this building is. This is definitely the 1800s. It's a Victorian building. I'll definitely say there will be something here, but we don't know. There's no information. But anyway, let's get started. So, is anybody here?
See, this is like we say, a different video because we've come here because no one else has been here.
Yeah. It wasn't to be honest, our next video, which was supposed to be this video from Redworth, we were going to go back to the Manor House, part 2.
Yeah.
To do part 2, but then when I was looking, and I said, oh, the Croft, you know, oh, let's try that. We generally just thought for...
And there's no sound.
No sound.
Was Robert down there? See, that could be a middle name.
Roberts. Because sometimes Roberts can be a surname, like Jamie Roberts.
Because if it was a first name, there'll be no S, it'll be Robert.
Yeah.
So that could be a middle name.
Or could that be trying to...
I'm just putting the lights on, guys, because Jake's looking a bit tangled. There we go. Right, that's better.
Insight. What's insight?
And again, guys, there's like we say, we did research, there's nothing.
There's not much at all.
All we know is that it was the Croft Spa, it's not the hotel.
Yeah.
And like, I've asked a few people and they're like, oh yeah, it's haunted, and then other people are like, no, I've heard nothing. So it's hit and miss, so we thought, sod it, we'll come ourselves.
Yeah. Because as I say, we were originally going to go back to Manor House and do part 2 there, but we were looking and we saw this place and thought, you know what, we'll go a little bit further, you know, somewhere different location near Darton, and we'll try this place out, see what it's like. And don't get me wrong, yeah, I think this is a nice hotel. I would recommend staying here. It's really nice. It's a nice village, Croft.
It's beautiful around here, man.
Yeah, it's next to Herworth.
My first time being here, actually.
Nice little place, this.
And obviously, like, you know, it's just something different. We've shown you around the place what we don't normally do. I'll just put these lights on.
Yeah, you've got the little LED lights.
The lights, it's not a torch, it's LED lights I've just put on. You can turn them off if you want. Should set a camera up down there filming me, shouldn't we? In case they do turn them off. But I haven't brought my iPhone. Have you got your iPhone to film on?
I do, yeah.
Have you got it? Where's that?
It's in my bag.
Stick it on there. Tap.
Also, guys, forgot.
It's not just me.
Oh, so there's several of you then.
Oh. Cat balls. Alright, spirits, if there's any of you here, we've got 2 cat balls to play with. We've got one next to the iPad with the spirit box, and we've got one on the floor.
If I put that there, we'll see if that's quite much to me or anything. Click record. Sorry for the arse shot there, guys. I was just putting the camera on the floor. If I sit here, am I in shot?
Yes, that's fine.
I just click record, and then if it does anything.
Right. So we've got a little camera recording down there.
It's not just me here, which obviously because we're right next to a graveyard. I mean, how many people in there? A good couple of hundred?
Yeah.
You've got to go.
Do you want us to go home? Oh my. You've got to go. Do you want to-
Why do we have to go?
Is there something wrong in here? Should we not be here? Why do you want us to go? Hey dear. Dear boy. Ooh. Warm out there, like.
A little inside joke, guys. It's
Yeah,
just
it's alright, it's fine.
Oh.
But seriously, it is warm out there. Very warm. Lights.
Lights.
We've got
Yeah.
lights on the ceiling as well.
Got the camera ones on. Interfere with them if you want. Try turn them off. Obviously, I think we need to pull the card out, don't we?
Try it.
Oh no.
Alright, okay.
So it's just a switch.
What's that with the
We're
light on?
following you.
We're following you.
Right, well you can follow us
On
round here,
Instagram.
but you can follow us round here, but on Instagram, as you just said. You can follow us round here, but once we leave here, you stay here.
Yeah,
No
we
following
demand
us
you
home.
not to follow us home or attach yourself to equipment or us. But you can stay and see what we're up to for this night. You can stay with us until about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Come forward, tell us your stories. We're here to
Yeah.
listen.
But serious though, spirits, do you want us to go home? If so, why? Why do you not want us to stay? You still haven't told us why. And we need to know.
Oh dear.
Here you bugger.
Stop it.
Construct.
Construct.
Well, we ain't Bob the bloody builder.
Bob the Builder.
What do you want us to construct?
Can we fix it? No, it's
Fucked. Sorry. Bleep that out. Okay, it's the same when this place was like...
when it was constructed.
Yeah, can you give us a date?
Can you tell us if you're from here or if you lived here? If this was your home? Or if you had something to do with this place?
Watch out.
Watch out.
Brenda's about.
Watch out, blenders are boot.
Alright, Brenda.
What do we need to watch out for? Larry. That was like a quick response.
Larry.
Watch out for Larry.
Larry the cat walked in number 10. So we're booting him with the ass and kicking
Kick
him
him
out
out
again.
again. I was saying, Jesus.
Yeah.
So
That's
we
the
need to
thing.
watch out for Larry. What does Larry do? Can you tell us? Because again, we know nothing.
I don't know who Larry is, if he died here or, we know nothing. But if you would like to play with this cat ball that's next to the Spirit app, if your name is Larry, please play with it.
Pardon me. Earl.
Earl.
I'm pretty sure at the beginning it said there's more than, what did it say? I can't see from over here.
It's not just me.
That's it, so there's several. So there's two. So Larry and Earl, can you tell us... Sorry, my ears just popped and it hurt. Can you tell us if you've been here for a long time? Can you give us a date?
Pardon? Under the ground.
Under the ground.
Could be them buried in the graveyard.
Yeah. Are you two buried over at St. Peter's graveyard?
Somebody's telling me we should go back out and have
If we
a
go
look.
back over and find Larry and Earl,
Yeah.
I'll...
Right, I think we will.
Do you want to?
Because as well as it being so light outside, it's a good idea to go out and film a bit outside as well. So I think...
So Larry and Earl need to look out for.
So remember that, Larry and Earl, if we find them two on the gravestone, under the ground they're buried,
Makes sense.
that'll be relating to them.
Can you give us the year you were buried? The date? Was it the 1950s? Was it?
Was it even the 1800s? Them gravestones look very old.
I mean, to be fair, I've never heard them names much
Larry.
throughout my lifetime. Larry and Earl. Larry, okay, yeah, but Earl. Earl's a bit of a...
No, never really heard many Earls.
No, that's
No,
wrong.
that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
So you're not buried over at the graveyard? Are you buried under the hotel? Is this hotel built on parts of the graveyard?
Or did any of you die building it and you were buried on...
Point. It said...
Construct? Could it have been a construction issue?
Yeah.
Someone of like has felt it there.
Yeah.
Definitely. Buried
Just
under
buried
it.
over. Oh shit, that's dark, isn't it?
Yeah. See what I mean? Like, we don't know any of these stories, but we're trying to put a picture together to try and see what it could be.
Also, guys, if you're putting the picture together and picked up something that we haven't, leave a comment.
Yeah? Or comment what you think
I'll
it could
use
be.
my voice.
I'll use my voice.
Go for it. We give you permission to. If you can speak, speak now. I'm going to close this window.
Fair point. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, just close it.
Window's shut.
Come on then. That was me putting a can down, sorry. Well, I haven't heard anything. Bear in mind I've still got that blocked here. I've
Yeah,
had
I
fucking
haven't
fun
heard
right now.
anything either. Again, if you...
Oh, sit and listen.
Sit and listen.
Alright, we'll continue to sit and listen. Why don't you come over and speak into this device I've got over here, the camera?
It'll hit other viewers.
The voice recorders.
Yeah,
Have I get that out?
if you want. You'll have to listen very closely, guys. So if we hear anything, we'll amplify the sound. But
Sorry, that's just me. If I press that there,
Mhm.
next to that, and move that to here, I'll see if it's still in shot. Yeah. Let's just figure out how to work this because I haven't used it yet. And it's died. Have you got yours?
Nope.
Balls. Right, bang goes that then. Right, just
We're just gonna have to do our best.
Tom. Thomas?
There was a Thomas.
Tom.
Okay, Tom, so are you from the graveyard? Right, this is weird how we're getting names through from over there.
Yeah.
I have all the names to say,
Yeah.
you know, like June and Walter, John. I mean, okay, we're saying John's, there's, you know,
John, Walter, June,
yeah,
Croft.
could say anything. And it's saying them ones.
Surprised I hasn't said Croft where we are. Can you tell us the name of the place we're at, please?
Cat ball.
Yep.
The cat ball can see, the cat ball, the camera can see that just. I'll just point it down a bit more, bear with.
Hit.
Yep, you just hit the cat ball. Well done. Can you try and do it again? And make sure that's the only thing you hit, the cat ball, not us. Thank you. Wow, no way. And as you can see, Jake is, hold on, Jake is nowhere near the bed. There's the other camera. There's no one touching any of them. There's a gap in the middle. So if I were to kick this one, it doesn't set it off, nothing. Graveyard, what?
Graveyard.
The
EMF.
EMF meter went off.
Cat ball, what the flip?
Oh my god.
Tonight, as it's just getting dark,
Yeah,
we should go over there.
yeah,
I'm a bit hit him, it might get locked at a certain time. Take these devices
yeah,
and go next to the grave Tom, because ever since it said Tom,
yeah,
the activities happened, it said graveyard.
yeah,
Did it? That's one thing I didn't look at, the age.
yeah.
It could be a
Well,
little
I'll tell you
kid.
what we're going to do. Because, like you say, after we've filmed here for a bit, we'll go back over and have another wander. Get a bit more, have a look ourselves. And then if they do match, it'll make sense. And then again, if you feel like it, we can maybe go when it's getting dark and see if we can film a bit. Or do whatever. We'll see how we feel, because also it's respect and...
Because obviously we will be respectful.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a bit uncomfortable about filming because people will be like, what you doing?
You know, they might think, why are you filming someone's grave? But
Where he can't bother get.
oh man.
We're here.
Thanks for confirming that. But can you tell us who you are? If it's Tom or Larry or Earl or...
I reckon this is Tom. I reckon Tom's not very old and he's just been up to mischief.
Yeah.
He likes to let us know.
Oh my god.
We need to look for Tom and see how old he is when we
Yes,
go back over.
we do. We do. Oh. In a way, I'm now glad that we decided to come here. Because something that we didn't expect to hit here, like, we're getting quite a bit of activity.
Because I'm not going to lie, right, this morning, when we left mine and went what we did before coming here,
Yeah.
I was like, we might go film, nothing happens, it's a bit bones.
Bones.
And he,
What
oh,
the?
again?
As soon as that speaks,
Yeah.
the EMF meter goes off and then the cat ball.
Yeah, that's weird.
But
See,
yeah, so that's what I was saying.
The
So
cat...
all day today, I've been sat thinking, we spent money, our own money that is,
Yeah.
to come here, to film, we might catch nothing, it's been a waste of time, and then do we upload the video or not?
Yeah.
But so far,
I'm thinking it's a definite yes. We've
It's
only
just something different.
I mean, it's only 6:30. You know, it's not even dark outside and we're getting stuff. Don't get me wrong, I do prefer it when it's dark.
yeah,
It's
but
a bit creepier, but with it being summer, we can't help that.
it won't be dark till like 11 o'clock, you know. Totally dark anyway.
So maybe about 10 o'clock we'll go out.
Yeah.
As after sunset. And
obviously we'll chuck some B-rolls in the middle of this video of the place. I will show you the place, walking around, stuff like that. There's some beautiful paintings, as you see that giraffe up there.
We'll get some B-rolls of like the corridors and going up the stairs. In fact, we haven't even explored the whole hotel yet downstairs, like other ballroom and stuff.
Bear in mind the receptionist said there's a party of 17 in at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We'll have to cap all again.
That was without the EMF meter and things that time.
See, the EMF meter, I don't know if that's going off because of the iPad.
I'll tell you what then,
vibration.
shift it. Take it out the way and just shift it. Chuck it over here.
Because it could be the vibration of speakers.
Yeah.
But the cat ball, there's no like electronic field that it has to touch. And there's nothing touching it for vibration, so that's genuinely going off how it is. Edith. Did we get an Edith? Again? Oh my god.
Yeah, what's doing it?
Edith.
Under the tree? I'm sure it was.
We're going to go back. We're going to go back. Right, Edith, if you're here, can you please tell us a bit about yourself? Ball again.
And I just want to make it perfectly clear, as you can see, the iPad is not touching the Mac, and the cat ball's resting against the Mac.
Yeah.
So it isn't moving because of the fan, because it's resting.
See, but if it was moving again with the fan, it would be constantly, because the fan is constantly...
Well, I'll tell you what, because we're all about being fair on this channel and legit, we'll turn the fan off.
I'm going to turn it off, and we'll see. Because if it is...
So as you can see, the fan is... Well, you can't see because of the carrier bag, but
Yep.
the fan's now off.
Fan is turned off. So if that cat ball stops going off, then yeah, I might put it as a false.
We'll debunk it and say it was the fan.
Yeah, but if it still continues, then it's not the fan. It's not going to do it now, is it?
There you go.
There. See? So it wasn't the fan, and I'm not touching it. So that is 100% spiritual.
English.
Yep, that's what we speak.
English.
Would you like us to go over the graveyard tonight and do some investigating? If you want us to, make the cat ball go off. If you don't want us to, then just leave it as is.
So it wants us to.
Well, we're going anyway, but I was just doing that to see.
Yeah.
Wow, that is really active. And this one on the floor right in front of the tripod. Nothing. Can you try moving this one in front of the tripod? Can you light that one up? If you can't light that one up, light that one back up on the bed to let us know that you can't do that one. John, shut him
John.
And the couple went
John.
straight off.
Well, there's numerous Johns.
There was about 5.
Yeah. John.
Okay, so if, obviously that's just said there was about 4 or 5 of you buried over there. Can you confirm that you are buried over at the graveyard? Either make the cat ball go off or speak through the spirit talker app. Are you buried at the graveyard?
But them 3 in a row graveyard where he bones.
It all makes sense. I wish it was dark, like totally dark. Do you like the fact that we're here talking to you? communicating with you. Can you light the cat ball up if it's a yes?
I was cremated.
Right, so there's a John here that obviously isn't
Yeah.
buried over there, he was cremated.
Yeah. That's still a good answer though, because it's still,
If anything I could say.
yeah, like it's still relating to buried, well opposite cremated. So
Yeah.
it's like going, yeah, my name was John, but I was cremated, not buried.
Can I ask what you died of? Can you tell us what you died of? Pardon you. See, even the spirits are saying it.
I didn't actually do anything. I
heard like a.
No, that was just my mouth creak,
Oh.
like rubbing on something. It just sounded like what it was.
Rubbing on something. Oh, you.
I just went, I can't do it now. And again, this is really good. How long have we been filming for now?
27 minutes just.
27 minutes.
I'm from the 1800s.
What did I say at the start? Could be 1800s. No way.
Well, I take back what I said about this morning. I was sat there thinking, should we go? Blah, blah, blah. We're not going to get anything, blah, blah, blah. They've proven me wrong.
Yeah, 1800s. This is when the Croft was built.
So, we need to remember the names. Larry, Earl, Tom, Edith, John.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
And then, do you want to make notes on your phone?
I'm going to take a picture of it when we're finished.
Oh, yeah.
Before we go out.
Yeah.
And when we look, I'll look through my phone and go, right, okay. I don't know where to put my phone. That's great stuff, isn't it?
Pocket?
It's not in my pocket, but I'm sure it was. Cat ball again.
Right, this might be me knocking it because I'm moving the bag. Nah, where the hell's your phone?
Is there any ghost that's took my phone? I'd like it back, please.
I'm really here.
I'm really here.
Right,
Can you give us the phone back,
Can you
please?
help me find my phone?
What the
It
hell?
was in my pocket when I sat down. Because I remember going, oh, there's my phone, because I'm going to check my Twitter.
Check under the pillow. Right, what the frig is going on? Right, guys, look, seriously, Jay can't find his phone.
Oh, it's there. The hell? Why the hell would it be there and stood up in that weird position? But that's what we've got so far.
So, John, I said, could you tell us what you died of? And you said, I'm from the 1800s.
And he was cremated. Or someone was cremated.
So, from the 1800s, were you born in the 1800s or did you die in the 1800s? From, I think that's...
I'm from, so that's I'm born.
Yeah.
Because we could say I'm from the 90s.
Yeah, fair point. If you're really here, you need to do something then, don't you?
Yeah.
You've been messing with that cat ball all night, why don't you do it right now? Just...
Definition.
Definition.
What's a definition?
I might use 1,000 words for this video. Anybody.
Anybody.
Definition of anybody. What are you going on about? This is where it starts getting confusing.
Yeah.
Notice all the cat ball stuff.
Yeah. and now the answers are just
being weird.
yeah.
As if they've come over, had the phone and naffed off.
Yeah, now they're just spitting out random words and not bothering. Have you had your fun? Have you left us? I think that phone back on zero roasting.
It is well made. Right, I think we'll leave it there for in here. We'll go get some B-rolls and we'll fetch them back at the graveyard.
Yep. See you in a bit. Alright guys, so we're in the
graveyard.
We're in St Peter's Church. We're in the graveyard bit now. It's about 10 o'clock. The sun has just gone down about 15 minutes ago. We've just had a bit of a walk around, trying to get some photos. We've got a picture of a heron and stuff. There's the hotel over there. So as you can see, there's the Croft Hotel. If you zoom in on that, the camera will focus. There it is. So that's the hotel we're stopping at. Lights have just come on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just have a look around and well, yeah, we're going to see if any of the names that came through on the spirit box again matched with any around here. But before we start, we did get one piece of information about, well, this church. That was, his grave is literally just there where that white sign is that you can just see where the light's on.
I'll show you it when Jake's explained this.
But he had something to do with the
his son had
something to do with the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland. And in case you're wondering, the Cheshire Cat is like, you know, you've seen the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland, but the original one where he's purple and white is played by the person who plays Winnie the Pooh and Car out of the Jungle Book. You'll probably know where I'm coming from here. But there's like an engraving of a cat that looks like it inside this church. Unfortunately, we can't show you because the church is closed and it's not open until Sunday, so that's a shame. But we'll try and find a picture and put it on there. He found that, saw it, and that's where he got the idea from.
To put that cat
in Alice in Wonderland. Or his son did.
We'll go and show you his...
We'll show you this. We just thought we'd add this bit in because we thought, well, why not? It's mystery. And some people might find it interesting. Again, we've come here with little to no information about this place, and we're just finding things as we go along.
This is it here, guys.
This is it right now. This is the final resting place of Charles Dodgson
Senior,
1800 to 1868. Francis Jane, I'm sure, no, it didn't. I was going to say Jane came from the spirit box, but it didn't, did it? No.
Jane? Yeah, it did.
Did it?
Sure it did.
Tell you what, I've got the screenshot on my phone.
But anyway, it's his son, I believe.
Yeah.
His son, the writ Alice in Wonderland.
I'll try and get that picture that I took with the
bricked up doll.
No, it wasn't Jane, it was John, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, John.
Right, so we were looking for an Earl, John, Tom, Larry. Now obviously we got John because there was numerous Johns. Earl, so
it's fine.
We'll have a look.
I mean, look at that, man. Can't even see anything on that one.
Did you see that?
Was it a red light?
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know, but it flashed red. Is it one of them motion sensors?
I seen it on camera, and I just thought it was like, hold on a minute.
Is it doing it now?
What the hell was that though? I swear to God, as I panned round, I could see it on screen just off to here.
Yeah, do you want to walk?
And I ignored
closer?
it. Can you hear footsteps?
We're in a graveyard, it's pretty creepy. Yeah, I'm sure that was like a sensor.
It's on that rock there, I think.
Yeah.
Can you see it? It's built into the rock.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's CCTV?
It's either a CCTV or just a motion sensor. But it flashed red because it was lit up.
Come back this way. Yeah, it's in that rock, you can see it. It's like a little white camera.
Yeah.
Right, so walk back now and then I'll film it.
There.
Yeah. What the hell? Oh, maybe not the thing to say in the graveyard, sorry.
Well, like you can see, we're even stuck to this footpath. There's plenty of others are over there which we don't know.
There's a John.
So could that have been this John?
How old was he? Let's see. He was... Well, he was born in 1854 and died in 1862.
Now, what did it say in the spirit box? I'm from the 1800s.
So how old was he? 1854, 1862. That's not old.
1854.
To 1862.
8-year-old.
Wow.
And what did you say in the room? It might be a little kid messing around.
Messing around, yeah. Yeah.
I
1850.
think there's birds in that tree making a nest or something.
But yeah, 1854 to 62.
Yeah. That was William.
That's...
See, I don't really want to walk to any of these because...
No, I don't agree with walking over graves like...
No, not just for a video's sake, no. I have respect. But,
Whoa. Losing your balance
like
here.
to say, this is like what we can do to like
Joseph.
get some history on the place.
I think this is a John. No, is this a...
Tom.
Tom? How old was Tom?
Who died April 29th, 1846.
Age 66.
So again, he was in the 1800s. He was born in the 1800s, so that could have been Tom as well.
Age 66.
It's again, like as I say, it's not referring to who it was. It's just I was from the 1800s. Well, that's John and Thomas. Anne, pick a skill. Daughter of John.
Is it... Do you reckon that's a dad?
John. That's all that though. John and... Can't read that.
Yeah, but they're buried next to each other. That's what I'm saying.
John Pickerskill. No, that was a different John. I'm sure it was.
Is this it? Or was it that one? This is Thomas. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, it's down there.
What's his name?
John Pickerskill.
Nope, that's William.
Might be that one.
No, John Metcalf.
Calf. No, different John. Like I say, there was different Johns. Oh, what was that?
Sound like something running. Do you want to run over sticks?
Yeah.
And you hear them cracking?
Yeah.
This is creepy.
Graveyards are.
Do you want to come back when it's dark? Go back, get the lights for the camera, because I've just got it on this tripod at the minute. There's no lights. Otherwise I will put them on now. Is that a John? Yes.
Yeah.
John
Carter.
Carter. That's that one.
William.
Mary. Aged 51, is that? Oh dear, that's bright. So yeah, it's in there where that cat sculpture is that you got the idea for. Keep an eye out for our pictures, guys, on our Instagrams. Urbex with Dan, Jake Lawson Photography. I'm sure we'll be posting them on there. But that's the church that was built in 1130. And there was a gruesome story behind what happened in that tower, and I can't repeat it on YouTube because we'll get demonetised.
Yeah.
But just Google it, guys. St. Peter's Church, Croft on Tees. Right, back to the room and we'll do some more investigating.
Yep.
Let's
We'll
go.
bring you back in the room. Alright guys, we're back in the room now. We've got the light set up. Spirit Talker app back on the iPad. Cat balls are on. One on the floor and one next to the iPad and Mac. I've put the fan directly at me instead of moving because it's still too hot.
It's roasting.
It's roasting, but I'm going to have the fan on me, so there'll be no breeze targeting that cat ball.
I'll turn mine off for now.
You sure?
Yeah. Because that is highly annoying when...
They are loud, these fans. That's the only problem with them, but it's just what they are.
If you could turn the iPad just a little more. Perfect.
Right, so again... So
just to recap, we've just got back from the grave.
Yeah.
We've shown you the names, or some of the names that came through before.
Yeah, like John.
There was John William. We couldn't find Earl. Again, we say we couldn't find, we just didn't walk over people's graves.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that for the video because we find it a bit disrespectful.
Yeah.
But you'll get the idea. So we're going to ask it more questions, see if anything changes. You know, just like what's happened before. So let's get started. Is there any other spirits still here with us that were communicating with us a few hours ago?
Planning.
Planning.
What are you planning? Shots of the room. Also guys, another thing, these two beds are single beds, but they just keep moving. Whenever you lie in them, they always...
Yeah, they're on wheels, and by God, as soon as you touch them, it goes whoop, straight out the bloody window.
It's like they did at Hallgarth in room 48.
That was a nightmare. Total nightmare.
Woke up and I was like...
right up against the wall.
Yeah. So it's planning something.
So, Tom, we've just been to the great...
Beard.
We've both got beards.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, yeah, we've just come back from the graveyard and we've seen a grave called Tom, and he was born in 1852 and died... 1854, sorry,
Yeah.
and died 1862, so he was only 8 years old.
Yeah.
And I said earlier that with what was going on, to me it felt like a child spirit messing around and whatnot. That light's messing with my eyes. Ooh. So are you trying to describe one of us? Because you said beard. We both got one.
Gary.
I'm trying to think, was it Gary?
I didn't see Gary.
But again, we didn't check.
Yeah.
So there could be. Gary, if you're still here, or if you're here, you just said your bloody name. Can you, again, give us a date, a year? Also, guys, after the first filming we did, when this was going apeshit, the couple was I played back the footage, because remember I got my voice recorder out, because it said listen to my voice, got the voice recorder out, obviously bloody dead, and no word of a lie.
He shouts.
No word of a lie, you can hear someone whispering. I said, come in and whisper into the camera, didn't I? Or the voice recorder. Obviously, the voice recorder was dead. But yeah, in the editing, Jake will enhance it and put replay on, and then...
Reginald.
That sounds like an old name.
Yeah. What?
Was Reginald not on the grave of... Oh, what's his name? The guy who drew the cat, his dad, what was his dad called? Dodson, Charlie Dodson or something?
Yeah, it wasn't Dodson.
Was Reginald not underneath? There was... Did you get a photo of it? I snapped a photo, but my phone's over there.
Alright.
I'll go back and look later, and if it is, then whenever.
Whenever.
Whenever what? Again, it's just chucking out words, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just gonna get this tripod. Kiss. Right, what the hell's it saying now?
Right, that's a bit weird.
Kiss.
No, we didn't want kisses. We've come here so you can tell us your story. If there is a story. Did anything bad happen on this land back in the 1800s?
Suffered.
So you suffered on this site back in the day. How did you suffer? Did you have an illness? Is that what killed you? Wouldn't be surprised if there was a lot of drownings around here with the river.
Yeah.
So did you have an illness? Can you tell us what it was? If you don't mind, I'm going to come and kneel just down beside you. Because I feel stupid sitting behind the camera asking these questions. Come on then. You suffered with an illness? Can you tell us what it was? Or was it even an illness?
Sarah.
So Sarah suffered the illness. Okay. Can you tell us what it was? See, because back in them days, a lot of people did drop down dead of that word. I think you all know what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
But back then there was no like cure for it and no care for it. You died, didn't you?
Yeah.
Where now it's, you know, you get cut open and whatnot. And
Concerned.
so you were concerned about Sarah suffering. It's kind of making sense, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you string it together.
So what were you concerned about?
Just squeeze it in. Is this the wet floor? Jesus, it's still damp up here, look.
I'm in the house.
Are you referring to this hotel as the house?
This could have been a house back in the day.
Yeah.
So if you're in the house, whose house was this? There's just nothing to go off, is there?
No.
Sarah suffered, people concerned. Did she suffer in the house? Taking time, but that's a good thing.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't know when this takes, it's time to chuck out an answer. It's more or less, well, so to say, it's supposed to be like more accurate and spot on with what you're talking about.
I'm by your side.
Whose side? Mine or Jake's? Because again, we never introduced ourselves. That's Jake, I'm Daniel. I moved over here by your side. Didn't have that.
Yeah.
And then it says that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't mine. Yours. Can you let us know whose side you buy? Light that cap all down there if you're beside Jake. And light this one up if you're beside me. Can you be humming?
It's a fan.
Not like that. It's about a woman just humming. Couple of people out in the hallway though. It's a fan. You say, every time I say something, you always say that. It's a fan. It's a loud bloody thing, isn't it? Come on, whose side you buy? Let us know, because again, you're dead and we can't see you. Was there an Alice? Alice in Wonderland.
Alice.
Yeah.
It's funny because we were talking about Alice in Wonderland. So are we talking to Lewis? Was it Lewis Cowell? I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
Are we talking to Lewis? Are you here, Lewis? Can you make a... Pardon me. I was about to say, can you make us...
I will appear.
Can you make like a sound in the room that you
Yeah.
hear?
Alright. Show yourself.
Turn my light off. That big yellow light in the corner. Go and turn it off. Oh, sweating buckets here, man.
Awful, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Oh. If you have the energy to manifest though, and we can physically see you, looking at that would be great. You did say you were by one of our sides, so do something.
We live on here.
We live on here, so the afterlife.
Yeah.
They live on here. So you know that you're dead then? I've just noticed something.
What?
They can't say that. I can see us in the mirror. I'm like, I need to be more in, and then they can't see this. Tell you what, I'll do it so I can't see it. Can you see it?
Just. There we go.
No, we will do. Jesus. What's it? We live on here. So you haunt this place then? Or are you peaceful? Do you like watching over the place? Chimneys look terrible. I mean, there's a desk, but because I've got
His voice.
His voice.
Was it your voice that we heard earlier in the camera? Couples, they are turned on, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, the cat balls haven't gone off yet.
Make that cat ball go off just like I did.
You were playing with it all hour earlier. Making it go off.
I don't know how we've been filming for that, I can't see. Being very stubborn, aren't they? It's like they give us all the show up earlier.
Yeah, now they just
And
don't
now
have
it's just
anything
like-
for it.
Hers.
Hers. What was hers?
His voice, hers.
Yeah, now it's
It's
just
just chucking out random words now, isn't it?
yeah. So far though, I will be honest, I will say this place does have something, because hence the cat balls going off, the somewhat accurate answers earlier, and of course just the general, yeah, they just might be very peaceful.
Because like I said, we live on here.
Yeah. So that's why there might not be like much like, oh, I can hear this or that tapping, you know, sort of thing, but it doesn't mean.
I'm in my 20s.
Okay.
Okay, getting somewhere.
Did you die in your 20s? See, again, we didn't check it. There could have been a date on the grave over there where a girl died. Her,
Yeah.
in her 20s, died at 24 something.
Yeah.
You know?
If you guys saw anything in the graveyard part that, you know, you might have wanted to stop and pause, or even if you're just watching this and wanting to go back to it, have a look, and if you comment if you see anything that we've missed, like ages, like there, it says I'm in my 20s, just write a comment and we'll,
Just comment the time of the video and then we'll go to it.
yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I'm hit and miss. And that's my honest opinion.
Yeah.
I think we could,
Don't disrespect us.
but not. I don't think we are.
No. We're not disrespecting you, we're just saying that not much is happening.
We're not here to disrespect. We've said that all day,
Yeah.
to be fair.
We're just here to talk with you and find out your story or any information because we're clueless. So we need your help.
But yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, like I said, to be honest, I'm hitting this.
Yeah.
We are next to a graveyard, so I'm not picking things up from there.
Yeah. It could be
You
the
know?
graveyard. This hotel might not be haunted at all.
You
You could
just
just,
never know.
we don't know.
Until
See-
we see physical proof.
Yeah.
Like,
Again, that's with also the lack of history. Because we don't know if anyone's died in here or who owned it or what not. It's just,
and again, also remember that every location we go to, not just us, but other YouTubers, other paranormal investigators, ghost hunters, whatever you want to call yourselves, you don't always get activity.
you don't, that's the thing.
Like, if we come back and get this same room in 2 months from now,
Yeah.
anything could happen.
Yeah.
Anything. It's just, you know,
Like when we went to Holgarth room 2, the first time we went, midnight, everything happened.
everything kicked off. That was the scariest moment.
Yeah. But then when we went back to do room 2, part 2, it felt like that let us down a bit more. There wasn't as much going on. The laughter in the cupboard, the tap didn't turn on. There was nothing like that, but that's just what happens. Just because it says this happens doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. It just might happen to certain people. It might.
Darkness.
But yeah, it just might happen to certain people it might want to be attracted to. You know, like some ghosts, like spirits, might only be attracted to women, like that nun is supposed to scare women.
Away from men.
So if that was a woman going in filming, it might have been 10 times worse. So, you know, we just don't know.
Darkness. Do you want us to blow lights out? I can put one of the little lights on dim, couldn't I?
Died in battle.
Died in battle.
Was there any battles from the 1800s till? Could have been, but obviously we're just too realised. Too know anyway. How did you die in battle then? What battle was it? Can you tell us what battle it was? Jesus, I'm so warm.
Mm.
Can you guys see that? Yeah. See.
You haven't been making these cat balls go off.
All you need to do is go and then go off.
Like that.
You are very kind.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. But can you hurry up and do something, please? That's
Oh.
I knocked that one first. So
Yeah, so. Can you make that cat ball go off again? Next to my foot?
You're very kind. I don't think we've ever been taught that by this.
Yeah.
You're safe here.
It's good to know. Appreciate that.
So you must be a good spirit then.
Yeah, it's definitely positive. It's positive energy.
So when it says we live on, they're just
Yeah.
just happy, aren't they?
This sounds like more like positive energy.
Yeah, definitely. My knees are killing the dead. We shouldn't say that, but yeah. Oh, dear me. Well, if you're not going to communicate with us, then we'll just stop. May as well, if you're not going to do anything. I don't think they'll do anything if it's good energy. They'll just let us be.
Yeah. Should we leave you alone?
Not saying anything, is it?
No.
Oh,
We are apprehensive.
it's spitting out everything again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tell you what, we'll leave it there for now.
Yep.
That one, innit?
Yep.
And then, if anything, we'll try again a bit later.
Yeah.
Again, we're sorry if it's the video that you were hoping for, if it's not the video you were hoping for. You know, but like I say, we go to all these places. I did put on my socials that this video will be different, as it is. Very different,
Yeah.
to be fair.
This
But it's just trial and error.
Yeah. This video, like as I say, was merely just to try it out, see if there was anything, and also anything nearby. Hence why we decided to walk over the church to see if there was anything we could find there. Because with no information, it's hard to put something together and just try. Because we don't like making things up just to make it sound good. Because that's not what we do. That's not what we do.
I think that's pretty pointless. If we want to do that, why?
Yeah. If you want to make a story, then just be a primary school thing and just make a story up. But no, try to put something together. Like when it came through, how many times, it said John. So there was different Johns buried, and then it said no, I was cremated. So I was like, we can't be one of them Johns. But there's that many Johns, we don't know which one we're talking to. And then it was like Larry and all of them. Well, we've never seen any of them, but so Earl and all of them, but we don't know. But there was a few things in there that did come through that we thought, oh, that would make sense. Cat ball was going off, and then we also heard someone say something into the camera when I went to do something with the window. Shut the window, I think it was.
You were shutting the window and I was doing something over there.
Yeah, you were trying to get your voice recorder out.
That was it.
And I could hear this like,
Something like that. I'm putting it away or something.
like a groany growl.
Because he said, hear my voice.
Yeah.
He said, sit and listen.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh great, get the voice thing. It was flat. You opened the window. I put it back in the bag. And then.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'll tell you what, guys. There might be one other thing we can try quickly, but I'll have to connect my iPad to the Wi-Fi for it, and we could maybe do a quick music box session, but see if it taps it.
Good idea.
because we bought that app as well. But I'll have to connect my iPad, so bear with me. So
Tell you what, guys, we'll fetch you that
yeah,
back. We'll fetch you back.
Fetch you back when I've got the iPad set up with the music box.
Please.
Right, okay, guys, we've got the Spirit Music box up on the iPad. Can't really see it, but it's right here. So if I touch it, it's on.
That's crazy.
So let's see. So if any of the spirits who were talking to us through the other app, if you would like to come and have a play with this music box, feel free. All you have to do is just touch the iPad, just like you touch the cat ball, and it'll make the sound. Just touch it. So if John is here, would John like to come and touch the music box? If John is here, make the Spirit Music box go off. If Larry is here, make the music box go off. What about you, Earl? Are you still here?
That's just a car.
Car, very screwy.
It sounded weird, didn't it?
Yeah.
Sat here edging it to happen. Come
Mm.
on, just touch it.
Yeah, go on, touch it. We demand you to touch it. It's not going to do it now, is it?
It might not. It's just see that we should really keep that on in the background when we're doing something else,
Mm.
shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Actually, I would do the dowsing ones, but there's no tail because you need to balance it at still and then ask questions. If they cross, it's yes. If it's open, it's no, and stuff like that. Because I mean, I got them last year. We haven't used them in any video, so I thought we'll try it here, but there's not really enough room because this is a small room, guys. There's literally that's the end of the bed there, and this is the wall, and then I'm sat right up against the door here, and then it's just down the side to my bed there. Doesn't look like it then, does it?
No.
We tried. All we can do is try. Don't
Yeah.
forget that.
I'm going to give you one more chance. If you can make that Spirit Music box go off, just give it a gentle tap.
I'll show them because if they don't know how it's done. Yeah, I mean, you can get these yourself, guys, on the App Store, Play Store, whatever you've got. Oh,
Right. There we go.
okay, now I'm not moving. Do it again.
Can you do that again?
That's just me putting the light up the top, guys. So you're still here, but you're just being very stubborn. As you can see, Jake nowhere near.
No.
He's not touching the bed. Nothing.
If you're here, do it again.
Oh, no way. Right, I knocked that cap wall when I stood there and it's still warm. Thank you.
Did you do it one more time? One more time.
One more time.
Cap ball.
Go on. That
Go
means
on.
you're around it then. Go on, touch it. If
Go
you
on.
push your chair back, right back. That's it. That's it. So he's moved further away.
Yeah. So it's moved from there onto the... But can you move to the left now and make that one go off?
That's better. Yep.
Yep.
Got it all on camera.
Let's move back down there again.
I reckon this is a kid. I reckon it's that 8-year-old kid.
I think it's Thomas. Right, if Thomas is here, can you make that music box go off? I demand you, Thomas. If it's you, do it.
Just for a split second. I guess we just have to be patient.
I guess.
Maybe like the cap ball up then, if that's easier for you. Hey,
There
thank
we go.
you.
Cheers, spirits.
Can you make it stop? If you let go of it, it'll stop flashing. Thank you. Really likes that cap ball, doesn't he?
Yeah,
That obviously seems to be the easiest one for him to do.
yeah.
When the cap ball stops, can you touch the music box? Oh, no, he likes a cap ball.
Really likes a cat ball.
He does, doesn't he? Wait, look at that. Do you like the flashing colours? If you like the flashing colours of the cap ball, can you set the music box off? Jake will demonstrate how to do it again. He'll show you. Just touch it. There you go. So again, when the cap ball stops, can you do... Are you having a laugh? Can you do it again? When the cap ball stops, do that.
Come on.
Definitely a kid, because I just said Jake will show you again.
Yeah,
And normally when you show kids, they're like, I'll do it.
yeah. He likes a cat ball.
So one more time, Jake will show you how to do that again. So when that stops, do that. Or the cap ball again, because I know you're going to. Cap ball or music box? Which one? Cap ball. It's definitely that 8-year-old, isn't it? It's got to be. Are you having fun being with us?
Do you like the lights?
If you like the lights, can you set the cap ball off? Do you like me and Jake being here communicating with you? If so, like the cap ball off.
Have you had your fun now?
Why don't you put the music box next to the cap ball? Obviously it's going to go off when you touch it.
What, that one down
Yeah,
here?
if you stick that down there. Right.
That, stay on a little longer.
They're both down there now, so
You don't have to move.
can you do it again?
If that's you, Thomas, do it again.
Don't forget the cat ball still there, you really like that. Have you had enough now? Don't be scared to touch it, it's fine. It lets us know that you're here because we can't see you. I think that's it.
Yeah.
He's had his fun, hasn't he?
He's had his fun now. Well, thank you for communicating anyway.
Yeah, thanks Tom. I do believe that was Tom. That
Yeah,
he was.
I think it is. I think that was Thomas. So yeah, we'll leave it at that for now, and we'll just obviously, if we do anything else or whatever, we'll
Fetch you back for it.
Yep.
So, peace.
Peace. Alright guys, good morning.
Morning.
We're going to leave it there for the video. So like as I say, this one was a bit of a different one. We didn't know what to expect. We did a bit paranormal, like as I said last night. We got a few things, to be honest. Considering that we had no information and didn't know anything, we did actually get a bit more than what we thought we were going to get.
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't really expect anything because there was no information about it being haunted, so it seems like as if no one was interested in this place. But we did, we got something, and that's just part of the, the video, seeing what's here. But it's been a good night.
Yeah.
I'd say we've enjoyed it. It's a nice hotel. I would highly recommend staying here. It's a lovely place, Croft.
So yeah,
so,
if you guys spotted anything, let us know down in the comments.
Yep.
And I guess that's it for this one.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and turn on post notifications. You'll be notified every time we upload. It's as easy as that.
Yep, and follow me on my Instagram at urbexwithdan and
Jake Lawson Photography.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
I know is not enough.